From Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Here's Matt Carpenter, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for St. Louis, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches. So digging in now, Jose Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that one just missed outside. And that's too high, ball 2. Martinez makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. And there he goes towards second. Got him swinging. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Stepping into the box, Matt Adams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Carpenter, the runner at second with 1 away. And try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. In now, Marcell Ozuna, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. So 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Nope. Missed with a breaking ball. Three and 2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The next 3-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And the Phillies are in business here to kick off the inning. It's a leadoff triple. Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Reese Hoskins is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. 1-0 the count. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter.
Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Franco, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Tapped down the line, but it gets fouled. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Paul DeYoung goes quietly leading off the second. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Popped high in the air. Franco moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Molina is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been. And the third baseman is there to make the catch. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So next to the plate for the Phils, Wilson Ramos. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground toward the left. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Digging in the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. The pitcher, Jake Arrieta, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Altair. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Bader. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, number 39. He stands in for the first time in this one. Ball 1. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Popped him up. Ramos waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Odubel Herrera. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Shot toward right center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Martinez is there. 2 down. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Riding in once again, Matt Adams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
3-2. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies, Michael Franco. Set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Taken in by Carpenter. And that's out number 1. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a good curveball at the knees. To third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game. Here it comes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. In there, and it's 0-1. 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Popped up. Carpenter is calling for it. He's got it 1 away. Settling in now, Jake Arrieta. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late swing at a slider for a strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head in the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
At the plate, Aaron Altair. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. Bader, originally from New York State, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Hernandez over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 39. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. Softly hit out to short. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runners on first with one down. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Skied into very shallow right. Altair is going to get there, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Odubel Herrera. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Center fielder, Odubel.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Line drive to left. Ozuna is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Stepping in, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled away. They'll try again, 1-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Mike Del Franco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoskins at second. Santana at first. 1 gone. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. For sure. DeYoung's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And look out! That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem. Stepping into the box, Asdrubal Cabrera. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ozuna is under it, and that retires the side. Here's Matt Adams now. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
First baseman, Matt Adams.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Marcell Ozuna will be next. Matt Adams in front, 3 balls and a strike to count now. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
10 strikeouts for him now. Marcell Ozuna was down for the first out in the 7th inning. Just a tick behind for a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Adams over at second. DeYoung is over at first with 1 away. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. He's set. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cabrera has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's just 1 for 6.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Adam Morgan. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Nick Williams is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. The windup and the 0-1. It's a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Bader ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Altair. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit on the ground to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and that's the 2nd out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. Coming on is Ozuna, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Wong is there, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Victor Arano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And that'll bring up the former top.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. One and 2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out. Digging in and looking for more, number 39. A hit in 2 tries so far. Dexter Fowler will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in, Matt Carpenter. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he Number 43 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo.
Pitch on the way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Herrera moving in. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box, Christian Yelich.
Right fielder, Christian Yelich.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The bouncer to the left side, and he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Count now a ball and a strike. Herrera at third with nobody out. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Hoskins is retired, and there's 1 away. So now Carlos Santana. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. And there's a base hit on the line. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. At the plate, Michael Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. Throw into second. Throw won't get him. So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. He's set. Here it comes. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Grounded softly to the right. Shaw gloves it. Knocks one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's gone 3 for 6. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kane is under it. And that's the third out. Digging in now for the Brewers, Travis Shaw. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-2 to Travis Shaw. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in now, Jesus Aguilar. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Manny Pena would be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Hernandez is there for it. And the inning is over. Stepping up now, Nick Pivetta. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball and a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So stepping in, Aaron Altair. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's 2 for 3. The 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And it's 1-2. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Aguilar shading to his right. One away. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. Pivetta leads off second with one gone in the inning. Lifted in the air out to left field. Braun has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Throw goes over to third, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third. Ready now, Manny Pena, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Number 9.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center, and Cabrera will take this one for the first out. Standing in, Orlando Arcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. So here now is the pitcher, Zach Davies. This guy's still looking at a 0. First delivery to him on the way. And he pops it up. Hernandez over to his left, and that retires the side. Now in the box, Rhys Hoskins, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now Carlos Santana looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Mike Del Franco. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Now batting, Cesar Hernandez.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll just get a piece here, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Comes set with the 0-1. In the dirt here, and he is in there. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Next for Milwaukee, Lorenzo Cain. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. In is Christian Yelich. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now here it comes. Ball 1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game, where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. First pitch on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 0-1 pitch. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Digging in, Wilson Ramos picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Yelich. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man set down here for Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat. Dribbled to the right side. And there's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Pivetta. He singled his last time up. Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Popped him up. Hernandez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Altair has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Grounded to short. Cabrera's up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Aaron Altair. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Aaron Altair.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 1-1 to Aaron Altair. Bounce to first. Aguilar is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think he could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Kane, the range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Manny Pena. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Grounded up the first baseline. Santana's got it, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding into the box, Orlando Arcia. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get him out.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Jonathan Scope will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone. Corey Knebel enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 46.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Santana, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Carlos Santana.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Third baseman, number
Here comes the first pitch.
Miguel.
Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a ground ball for Moustakas. This might be 2. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
He's running. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expected to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Ripped down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's 1 for 2. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Garcia gloves it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nick Pivetta. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
there's ball 2 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Popped him up. Pena moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in, Aaron Altair. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 1-1 the count now. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he'll step off. Hits this one hard the other way. Aguilar scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point, and he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Hoskins comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jesus Aguilar goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's 1 for 2. First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Garcia has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you throw.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. So now Carlos Santana. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So digging in now, Manny Pena. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Popped him up. Ramos waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. High in the air out towards shallow right. Altair has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in now, the pitcher, Corey Knebel. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit. Eric Kratz will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that misses, ball 1. Two and 0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And a fly ball, and this should do it. Altair is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Our final line score tonight.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Coming to the plate now, Yoan Moncada, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Cabrera's there, and a good throw gets him one gone. Up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready now for the White Sox, Jose Abreu. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Nola is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Abreu, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And now batting, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a curveball that misses high. Ball 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Engel sprinting after it. 1 away. Here's Carlos Santana now. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through. A base hit. Herrera is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And he's safe. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Maikel Franco. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And there are 2 away now. In now, Cesar Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with Cesar.
Cesar Hernandez.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Throw won't get him. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. The 2-2 locks him up for strike 3. Into the box now, Matt Davidson. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Matt Davidson.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Pereira has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Right fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Abisail Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
0-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 7. Catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Rounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Standing in, Wilson Ramos. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Catcher. Wilson
First
Ramos.
delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Popped him up. Abreu trying to get there. He can't get there as it falls in. Digging in the switch hitter as Drupal Cabrera from the stretch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. The pitcher, Aaron Nola, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Moncada ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So next to the plate for the Phils, Aaron Altair. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Starts him out with a curveball high, 1-0. Out into right center, well hit. Ramos rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he'll get in there safely. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera.
Herrera.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. Altair on third with 2 out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Ronaldo Lopez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Center fielder.
At the plate, Adam Engel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Ramos gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance, Rhys Hoskins, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he misses with it. 1-1. One and 2 now. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swing and a ground ball to third. 1 away. Stepping in, Carlos Santana, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball.
1 strike. The count.
Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hit down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. And the runner's breaking for third. And this one's in the dirt, and it's behind the runner to first. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Engel moves over. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Engel. And that ends the inning. So striding. In.
Tim Anderson. Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First pitch on its way. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. A base hit in his first trip. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. Hernandez takes it in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Daniel Palka. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Riding in once again, Wilson Ramos. He reached on a single in his first truck. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Stepping into the box as Dribble Cabrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2-1. As Dribble Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count. Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. At the plate, Trey Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Washington, shortstop, Trey Turner.
First delivery to him on the way. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Trey Turner is retired to lead off the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Just getting started here in Philly. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Past battles with Scherzer. He has an even 10 hits in 33 at-bats. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1 home. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. So now Carlos Santana. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in now for the Nats, Anthony Rendon. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Altair has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Digging in, Juan Soto. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Nope.
And this is low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Line towards center field. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. Hoskins is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 2 hits in 21 at-bats. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The 1-2. Hit to short. And the Throw stretches him out at first as the umpire says he stayed on the bag. A bang-bang play there for the first out. Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Taylor. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Oh, and he misses it. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Past battles with Scherzer. He's picked up 14 hits in 61 tries. He also has one home run. Strike one to start the at-bat. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Zach Eflin. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And here's a bunt attempt foul. What's he thinking out there, I wonder? And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Turner has it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. Here's Mark Reynolds. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Second baseman, Mark.
No balls and one strike. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. Digging in, Pedro Severino. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Pedro Severino goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. To Cabrera for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. First time up, he went down looking. Scorched to third. Franco has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Into the box, Aaron Altair. Past battles with Scherzer. He's 0 for 9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw across the diamond by Reynolds gets him for the first out. At the plate, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Plays is off 1-0. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0. 3-1.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
But right at the shortstop for this. Second out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded there by Reynolds. On to second for the force out in the side. In now for Washington, Michael Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Another 1-2 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Hot shot down the line. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And that misses 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Anthony Rendon flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Throw gets him, 2 down. So striding forward now, Juan Soto. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies, Michael Franco. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right side. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Stepping up now, Wilson Ramos, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he lays off there, 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2. This one skied out toward right. On the move is Harper. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Mark Reynolds. He singled his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he sets him down swinging. Mark Reynolds becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gap. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. So 1-1 home. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Eflin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is line to left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. First pitch on its way, and a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Behind 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Odubel Herrera. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. Adam Eaton will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Herrera on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Fouled off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight.
A swing and a miss. That retires the... Greg Holland enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Line, but speared on a hop. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Soto has it in his sights, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Maikel Franco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Sliders in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Taylor will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Ready now, Bryce Harper. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Adam Morgan is on to pitch from
Bryce Harper.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he fouls this one off. now. Another 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The bouncer to the left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Juan Soto to the plate now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. Digging in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. No hits to this point. Pat Neshek takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Set and the pitch. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit well on the ground to first. To Cabrera for 1 on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams.
Matt Grace gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Now in the box, Wilson Ramos. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free, so now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Kelvin Herrera comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Harper is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he is in there. So here now is the pitcher, Pat Neshek. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Justin Bour come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1. Strike 2. Bour bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a 25th round pick. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And they have taken the lead. Digging in, Aaron Altair, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Now the 0-1. Swinging a ball shot foul down the left side. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. A shot down the first baseline. 3 runs already home here.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Aaron Altair becomes out number 2 this inning. 0-1 count and the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Here's a high pop-up. Turner is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Luis Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start.
Number 57, Luis.
Wilmer Depot is going to be asked to get things going here as a leader. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first. Matt Wieters will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away. Now, out of the plate, Howie Kendrick will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. Coda Glover is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30,
First pitch coming. Here it is. Slap hard the opposite way. So he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Santana. This change defensively for the Nationals. Now catching, number 32.
Hit back up the middle. Turner loves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Del Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. Defoe has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 1 for 4. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So coming to the plate, Michael Taylor. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 the count. 1 out, nobody on. That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Bryce Harper. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Nats. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Washington, good night. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Our final line scores tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The Nationals, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game separate trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the station.